there, my name is Lauren Whitehead, and I'm with the Auburn University School of Graduate Nursing, and I'm going to do a wound demonstration. I'm going to be showing you 5 sutures. I've got the simple suture, I've got the simple running suture, the horizontal mattress, the vertical mattress, and the simple subclavicular. We're just going to assume that for time purposes that I've cleaned the wound bed and I've washed my hands and I've donned gloves. I'm going to turn the camera down to my wound palette right here. Okay, so we've got a 5-inch Hogar needle holder. I'm going to put my thumb in one hold, my ring finger in the other, and use my pointer finger right here to control the movements. The basic motion for suturing is an anterior rotation of the wrist towards you, like this. So the wrist is prone and then it supinates to you. So given that you have a lot of movements going on with your finger right here, it really helps to hold it in place. Now you're going to insert the needle into the jaw of the needle holder about 2/3 down from the distance from the tip, and it's going to be at a perpendicular angle. You always sew towards yourself. We have some tissue adds and forceps here. We use them to grasp the skin without traumatizing the skin. That's what they're good for. And then we have some suture scissors here with a real pointy edge so that they can get under that suture and really cut it well. We've got a 4/0 nylon thread. The needle itself is triangular shaped. They make it that way so that it can easily traverse the skin and the fascia. So let's get started. I'm going to start right here and do my basic simple suture. So I'm going to grab the skin and anchor this right here with like sort of like I'm holding it like a pencil. And then I'm going to enter the skin at a right angle and exit at a right angle. I'm going to put this the suture right here. I'm going to redo this. I'm going to load it at the perpendicular. Okay, go in at a right angle and out. You want to be sure that you get equal bites and equal space. So I'm going to go in through there and really pronate my wrist to pull that needle out. And you want to move in the motion of the needle. We're going to come all the way out, stop at about 5 centimeters. I'm going to leave a 5 centimeter tail so that we can get my other forceps here so that we can perform our instrument tie, also known as the surgical suture. We're going to go around twice for the first one. Grab the tail, pull it through towards me. That's our first throw. We're going to do another one, and that's going to go away. And then we're going to do 6 of those. I'm going to do one that way, grab it, and this is going to go towards me. And so let's just say I've done that 6 times. The essence of time, I'm not going to do anymore. So that right there, we're going to grab our thread, clip it, and that's our simple suture. So the next one is the running suture. And that is done in a lot of primary care offices because it's very simple. And we're going to do that here. I'm going to grab the skin right here with my acid forceps. I'm going to come in at a right angle, go in. I visualize the needle. I'm going to go equal bite, equal space, pull that through. I'm going to disengage the needle and then re-engage. Grab it, pull that through 5 centimeters again. And I'm grabbing my fingers right. There, let's say I've done that 6 times. So I'm just going to cut off this little tail and I'm not finished. Okay, so I'm going to do this like a triangular fashion. Let's get under here and grab the fascia up. Equal by equal parts. Going to right angle through. See, this is angled. Come up and disengage the needle and re-grasp it. Use my forceps to get the skin pulled up. Come in. Oops. Really pull that skin up, right angle. There we go. Supinate the wrist to really get that looped in there. And I'm going to do one more so you can really see that stitch well. I'm going to get in there, that in, okay, and that. Now, this next one I'm going to make a loop so that I can get my knot tied. Get in here, whoop, reverse this the right way, and there we go. All right, so now when I do this, I'm going to leave a loop, not a real big one, but one so that we can, let's get that going in one direction, do our tie 2 times around, pull that through and towards me, and one tie there, and towards the other direction, and then we're going to do that 6 times, and snip it, and that is the simple running suture. So we've got our horizontal mattress next. So that's going to be really good for the frail skin people. It's not going deep in the epidermis. It's pretty much staying pretty superficial. So we're going to go over here on this wound. I'm going to pull this up. So we're just going just down below, not very deep, really close to the epidermis. Coming up, really supinating and pronating, pulling that needle up. It's very much like the simple stitch. And we'll do 1, 2, pull that through, 1, that way, do another one, come here, that way. All right, so you can really see, let me trim this extra, that, so with the skin being real frail, it's just going to be like really little bitty stitches there just to hold that top layer. Okay, so our next one is our really wide wound. That's the vertical mattress, okay? That's our deep, large, gaping wound. We're going to do a large bite and then a small bite in there. I got my glove. Okay, so we're going to come really, forceps, really wide, really far out, down deep. Same thing, still making really sure that we get equal bites, equal parts. Now you've really got to pronate that wrist to get that needle up. We almost lost it if we didn't. And then pull that through. We're not going to finish yet. We're going to do a little backwards. All right, so what we're doing then, now we're coming with another one a little bit closer in. And that's closer in. Whoop. There we go. And then we grab it and really pull it together here. And then we do our instrument tie. Grab that here. Whoops. 1, 2. Grab that, but I didn't get it out all the way. Back here. There we go. All right, so we're going to do that 6 times. For the essence of time, I'm not going to finish up with that. But what we do differently is that we trim this all off, okay? And then each stitch is like basically starting from new, but it pulls it together down below and then also at top, all right? So our last one is going to be our running subcuticular. Okay, so this is going to go within the wound bed and not on the epidermis. The sutures are going to be underneath it. You're going to bring the wound together by pulling below the skin surface. All right. So we are going to go deep into the wound bed. Hold on. It is a little bit of a different grab, but I'm going to go deep into the wound bed here and come, not at the apex yet, pull that up, and then form our stitch. One, two, one throw, one. All right, so that's just like the other stitches, but it's all below the wound bed. Then you really clip it down there. Now, to get this going correctly, a little bit of a different grab here. We're going to go through the apex of the wound. So you're going to have to pull that up some, go straight into here and up. I will definitely need practice using my fingers to get that up. So see, that comes out that part. Now you're going to be suturing on the inside. A little bit of a backwards grab there. Pull that skin up, and then we're going, we're really just kind of going horizontally like that, and you just kind of get equal bites, equal spaces. We pull that there. We're gonna have to re-grab our needle. Hold on. I'm trying to get it again. All right, and then this is going to be on this side, and then this is going to line up where you're going to go in directly across from it, and then another little. That one's too big. That's too big too. You want them to be the same bites, but they're just kind of going across each other. So the point is that this is pulled below each cell, below the epidermis. Now, I'm not going to be able to do this all the way around, but basically the suture is going to be just like that, where it's underneath the skin. So line up right where that came out. I'm going to go across the wound bed, and that's where that's my entry point there. And then we're going to come out. Grab the needle, pull it. Hopefully it doesn't get stuck on the patient's body part. There we go. And so you can really see that that's going to really close it together nicely. And then basically what's going to happen is the knot is going to be tied underneath the underneath that top layer of the skin, just like that, so that there's nothing visualized. Thank you very much for watching my video.